In Hollywood, where love stories often feel like they have a shorter shelf life than a blockbuster film, some romances become the stuff of legend. For over 25 years, the marriage of James Brolin and Barbra Streisand has been just that, a masterclass in partnership and stability in a world of constant change. They are two titans of their industry who found a rare and enduring love. But recently, the internet has been flooded with dramatic headlines and whispers of a crisis. Stories of a tragic diagnosis, a heartbreaking goodbye, and a career being sacrificed have painted a dark picture for the iconic couple. After more than 2 decades of what seems to be a perfect marriage, rumors are swirling that James Brolin is saying goodbye to his career. The reason? A supposed tragic health diagnosis for his wife, the one and only Barbra Streisand. Headlines claim he's turning down multi-million-dollar roles to be by her side. But in an era of clickbait and misinformation, what's the real story? We're going to separate the fact from the fiction, look at where these rumors came from, and uncover the inspiring truth about the real battle this couple has been fighting together. For years, the recent narrative that has taken hold online is alarming. It suggests that Barbra Streisand is privately battling a devastating heart condition, forcing her husband, James Brolin, to end his decades-long career. The stories are filled with dramatic details, including the claim that Brolin turned down a $2 million movie role and that the couple is merging their famously separate finances to handle mounting medical bills. It's a compelling story, but here's the problem. There is no credible evidence to support it. First, let's talk about James Brolin's supposed goodbye to Hollywood. The actor has been anything but retired. In fact, he's been actively working, recently starring in and promoting the Netflix Western series Ransom Canyon. In a May 2024 interview, far from announcing a retirement, Brolin stated he has no plans to stop working and even joked, "You're invited to my 110th birthday. Don't be late." That doesn't sound like a man stepping away from his career. So, where did the story about Streisand's tragic health battle come from? It appears to be a dramatic twisting of her very real and very public life's work. For years, Barbra Streisand has not been a victim of heart disease but a fierce public advocate in the fight against it, especially for women. The rumors of a private crisis seem to have confused her passionate advocacy with a personal diagnosis, creating a story that, while compelling, isn't based in fact. To understand the truth, you have to understand Streisand's real passion project. Her fight began years ago, not in a hospital bed, but after reading an editorial by Dr. Bernadine Healy that coined the term the Yentl syndrome. The name comes from Streisand's own 1983 film Yentl, where she played a woman who had to disguise herself as a man to get an education. Dr. Healy used the term to describe a shocking reality in medicine. Women's heart disease was being dangerously overlooked because it often presents differently than in men, and the medical world was treating it like a man's disease in disguise. Streisand was floored by the statistics. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women, deadlier than all forms of cancer combined. Yet women were, and still are, often misdiagnosed because their symptoms like nausea, extreme fatigue, or jaw pain don't match the Hollywood heart attack of crushing chest pain seen in men. She learned that research was primarily done on male subjects, right down to the lab mice. This wasn't just an abstract cause for her. It was personal. She was motivated after her own mother had to undergo emergency bypass surgery and after doctors told her that her own blood pressure was a bit high. Fueled by this, she didn't just lend her name to the cause, she put her money and her time into it. She co-founded the Women's Heart Alliance and established the Barbra Streisand Women's Heart Center at Cedars-Sinai to fund research and raise awareness. This has been her public crusade for over a decade, a fight for others, not a private struggle of her own. To understand why Brolin would so fiercely support her work, you have to understand their unique love story. It didn't start with love at first sight. It started with a brutally honest comment at a dinner party in 1996. Streisand, expecting to see the rugged, hairy man from his movies, was instead met with a clean-shaven Brolin with a buzz cut. Her first words to him were, "Who screwed up your hair?" Instead of being offended, Brolin was captivated. He was used to people being intimidated or fake. She was real. He later said he knew that night he was going to marry her. She, more cautious, after a previous marriage to actor Elliot Gould, took more convincing. But Brolin's patient and confident nature won her over. He wasn't intimidated by her power. He celebrated it. She wasn't bored by his calm demeanor. She was soothed by it. They married exactly 2 years after they met on July 1st, 1998 at her Malibu estate. They built a partnership on mutual respect, humor, and admiration. He famously joked about their different work styles, saying, "I call my wife quality and I'm quantity. She's done 19 movies and I've done 97 movies alone." It's this foundation of deep respect and genuine partnership detailed in her 2023 memoir, My Name is Barbara, that forms the backdrop of their life, not a constant state of crisis. So, if Brolin isn't retiring and Streisand isn't tragically ill, what is the goodbye all about? It's not a goodbye to his career, but rather a goodbye to the status quo. It's a powerful, deliberate choice to prioritize their shared mission. The rumors likely started because Brolin has, by all accounts, shifted his focus to support Streisand's advocacy. His presence by her side at events for the Women's Heart Alliance is a testament to this. His sacrifice isn't about giving up his life for a partner in crisis. It's about amplifying her life's work. It's a statement that her fight is his fight. Instead of a tragic tale of illness, the reality is a story of solidarity. When you reframe the rumored goodbye in this context, it becomes an act of profound love and support for her incredibly important public work. Theirs is a love story that has matured beyond the initial spark into a true partnership. In recent interviews, Brolin has shared that one of the secrets to their long marriage is simply being together, even if they're just working quietly side by side. This quiet devotion is the truth. The real story isn't about a final, heartbreaking chapter. It's about a couple entering the most meaningful phase of their lives, using their platform not for themselves, but for a cause that saves lives. In the end, the sensational story of James Brolin and Barbra Streisand's supposed health crisis dissolves under the weight of facts. The narrative of a tragic diagnosis and a career farewell is just that, a narrative, not reality. The real story is actually far more inspiring. It's about a trailblazing artist who has spent years fighting to correct a deadly gender bias in medicine. And it's about her devoted husband standing right beside her, not because she is weak, but because she is strong and he is her biggest champion. Their journey isn't a tragedy. It is a powerful lesson in what a true partnership looks like. Two people, united in purpose, making a profound impact on the world. Their legacy isn't one of heartbreak. It's one of resilience, advocacy, and a love story that continues to be written on its own terms. The real story of James Brolin and Barbra Streisand is one of incredible partnership and a passion for making a difference. What is your favorite? Barbra Streisand song or James Brolin movie? Share your favorite memories of their amazing careers in the comments below. To help combat misinformation and share the inspiring truth about their work, please like and share this video. And for more real-life stories of love and resilience, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell.